CigaRat. What is CigaRat? A simple meme of a rat smoking a cigarette with the caption, "Change the world, my final message. Goodbye." It seems like it's bringing feelings forward in many people. If you don't know what I'm talking about, here is the meme.
Change the world, my final message. Goodbye.
That simple meme that I just showed you brings people feelings of nostalgia, feelings of sadness, feelings of grief, feelings of loss, feelings of empathy. Empathy for this rat, this CigaRat, the rat with a cigarette in between its small rat lips, brings forward all of these emotions. Let's start with the beginning, the nostalgia of it all. The sound at the end is a Windows startup sound, back from an era where the internet was less regulated, less commonly used as it is today. This sound brings us the warm feeling of logging onto a computer, maybe popping in a CD or a game or going on the internet, back before the fear of saying things. Back before the fear of saying something that could possibly lead to you losing your job, because back then, your employer didn't even know what the internet was. This meme brings us back to a simpler time. A time where we didn't have to care. A time where some of us were children and couldn't fully comprehend the world. Now to the message. The rat's final message. Change the world. Change the world. This rat wants us to make a better world. Not a better world for him, but for us, you and me. His final message was to change the world. And why are people relating so hard to this meme? I have a theory. And that theory is that in this day and age, when every other week something horrible happens, an act of terrorism, a mass shooting, horrible natural disasters, anything like that, we hear about it in an instant. It saddens us. We want to change the world, much like how the CigaRat wants us to change the world. The CigaRat disappears. He's gone. He's gone. His last words, change the world. We all want to change the world. We want to stop shootings, stop natural disasters, stop all of these things. And that's why we relate to the CigaRat. The CigaRat disappears after he says to change the world. We feel hopeless in ways that maybe we can't change the world. We are the CigaRat. We want to change the world. We want to do things, but we can't. We're so small and insignificant, just like a rat, that we can't change the world, and we might as well disappear. But maybe we can do something else. Leave behind a legacy. Leave behind a message for future generations to help. Tell them to change the world. That is what the CigaRat has done. That is his message for us. Thank you.